everything you thought of. I know single mothers who rather teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency, I brought the two to me. The good part is father and father. I know it might look hard, but baby, nothing is out of your reach. Grab it and I'll be if they gon' take it from me. Passion is what I had before in the grand. She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got a in the gang. We have sacks and some dirty vans, blowing bands out, but I'm still, that's the price of gas. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep in the middle of a you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive.
Just a little bit away from first pitch and getting the start, Blake Snell.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Nice grab. Over to first, and they get the out. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
That missed by a lot, and that's ball one. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
And the lefty kicks, delivers. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. The throw, nicely done for the out. Two down, bases empty. Matt Olson next up for the Braves. In the air, right field. Pajes sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starting pitcher in this one, Bryce Elder.
Well, primary pitch is an outstanding sinker. It's hard to pick up out of the hand, but in the last few feet really has arm side movement. Tough pitch for hitters to get the barrel of the bat on.
And the batter now, Chris Taylor. Missed with a changeup. Ball one. And that one fouled off. Taylor, a middle infielder by trade, played his college baseball at the University of Virginia. Outside low. Now 2 balls and a strike. Foul ball there. Breaking ball misses down and away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Tosses to first. Taylor is out. Take a look at the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Betts goes 5 feet 9 inches, 180 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Hit hard, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Teoscar Hernandez, the next to hit, takes ball one. Mookie on the move. Swing and a miss. And safe. It's a stolen base.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
There's a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at-bat.
Slider got him for strike three.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Comebacker to the mound. Gets it to first. Inning over. So the Dodgers leave one, scoreless after one. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Snell back to work. Out to short. Betts. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Ozzy Albies up to the plate.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
Puts it away for the out. That's out number two. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Wastes no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Brian De La Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Broken bat, roller to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second, here come the Dodgers. No score. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. And a foul ball. Elder fires. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Tommy Edman in the box here lets that one go for a ball. No score here in the second. The 1-1 is fouled off. That
ball
misses.
Inside.
And that's ball two. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Kelnick on the move. He's got it. And there's two away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Max Muncy stands in now and watches strike one. Base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Kike Hernandez stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I got a ball, one strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Muncy off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full, no score. Back here at Dodger Stadium, top half of the 3rd inning, here's Jared Kelenic. This one in the air. Muncy makes the catch for the out. 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's Orlando Arcia. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Top of the 3rd, no score. And that is out of play. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Fouled off. He was late. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Throw to first in time. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So here's Riley now. Swing and a pop-up. Hernandez sizing this one up. Brings it in. And that is that. Braves strand 1. Still no score. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there. And he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
That's off the mark. And the count 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Kelenic settles under it, hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Here comes Chris Taylor. First offering, and it just misses. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Kelenic puts it away for the out. 2 down. Here's Mookie Betts now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one outside. Ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. Back here in L.A., John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Matt Olson. On the ground, right side, and a foul ball. Olson in his 8th season, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2012. And that's fouled off. Hard hit, right side. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And it hits the fence. And that's a 2-out double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. Popped up. Muncy makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom 4, and now Teoscar Hernandez. And ball one.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Conforto in the box now, takes strike 1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Nobody out, runner at first. Ground ball could be 2. Riley over to second, on to Olson. That's 2.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
The batter now will be Will Smith.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Swings through it for the K. In plenty of time to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 4, no score. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Little chopper rolls foul.
You know, these Braves, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Now it's the right fielder, Jared Kelenic. Swing and a ground ball. Bats up with it. And a couple of quick outs. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. Doubled in his first AB. And that's in there for strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Ground ball left side. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. In time. Got him.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
And we're back. Tommy Edman at the plate. Elder back to work. Outside with a breaking ball.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Here's Max Muncy, and he's already singled in this game. That one fouled off. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Good eye in that spot. And that one hammered. That's back. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Muncy into second. It's a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's Kike Hernandez. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Muncy, the runner at second with 1 away. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Paez at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. And a count 1-2. Got him swinging. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Top of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Line drive, come on.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here comes Austin Riley. 0 for 2 in this one. That one is hammered right field. Pajes raging back towards the wall. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. And the batter now, Matt Olson. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. A little bit out in front of that off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate, but he did just enough to drop it in fair down the line.
Ozuna up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside, ball 1. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground right side. Got him on the off-balance throw. Ozuna is out. And that is the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, and we're still knotted at 0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Chris Taylor. Swings through that one for strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a good eye there.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Here's Mookie to hit. Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Bryce Elder gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. New pitcher for the Braves, Daysbel Hernandez. This is his 3rd time out this year. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Riley pulls that one down, and there's 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's outside.
2 strikes.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast. His 2nd home run of the series. It's 1-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Conforto in the box again, takes a strike. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and that ends the inning. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. New inning getting started. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. 1 for 2. And a strike in there. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. What a stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Everyone appreciates when a shortstop makes a play like that. Your manager's smiling over there, and your teammates are loving it.
Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Jared Kellner next up for the Braves. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Tanner Scott, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Ohtani warming up as well. Cut on and lifted in the air. Conforto. He's got it, and that's the third out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Hernandez, 28 years old, and he was born in Cuba.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Lined into left center, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Strike 2.
Yeah, you can see he just kind of stabbed at that one instead of just keeping his hands soft and absorbing the baseball with the bat.
The other way, and foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And now 1-2. Stays alive. That misses, and it's 2-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. Look at him working hard out there.
Finds its way through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
There's a swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And they're all loaded up.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Bases loaded. Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. New pitcher on now, Aaron Bummer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
There's a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And that skips into dirt.
Brugge, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And it's even up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Dodgers threatening. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead.
Slides, but it gets by him. One run's in. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score.
That's all he needed, just a simple base hit, and he drives in two in a huge spot. Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing and not get beat by that pitch.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-2 now. Grounder might be two. Albies tossed to second. On to Olsen. That's two. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Braves nothing. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Snell back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a foul ball. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. That one is gone. And they close the gap. It's 3-1.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Blake Snell is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Pitching change here, Alex Vesia.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now here is Michael Harris II into the outfield, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Austin Riley. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Next offering misses, and 1-1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Hit on the ground to short. Over to Edman. On to Hernandez. 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. And the first
Inside,
pitch
ball
misses for ball one. That one ripped, but foul. Here's the pitch to Olsen. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. And the throw is late. Missed opportunity there thanks to the misplay.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
Man at first. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. That one hammered center field. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Braves get one on the big fly. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the 8th. Here's Mookie Betts. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my butt.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Inside, just missed. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2. Betts stands at second with no outs. Splits the plate, and it's 2-1. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
0-1's the count.
Grounds one to short. Throw to first in time. Will Smith to the plate. 1 for 3. Smoked on the ground to second. Throw on to Olsen. That ends the frame. So a missed opportunity after the leadoff double as they strand the runner. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Braves 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
And the batter now, Drake Baldwin. And fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Braves going with a pinch runner, Eli White. And next for Atlanta, Brian De La Cruz. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Maybe a 2-ball, 5. Can't glove it cleanly, gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. He's 2 outs away. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jared Kelenic. Golden opportunity right here. In the air, left field. Conforto should have this one. Squeezes it. Both runners tagging. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they trail by 1.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
So it's their last chance in this one. And the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers strand the tying run on base to win it.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
3-2 the final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton.